Okay, it's 4:30. I'm about done for the day. I'm just tired. As you can see, the burn pile has gotten much bigger. And the crazy thing is they've actually got some good lumber in there. I mean, some good trees that are about that big in diameter just cut up in there. So anyways, the guy, I've got some video, I'll put that up elsewhere. It's a 3/4 ton pickup truck with just a gooseneck trailer. And he's the one that he pulled it in, kind of pulled in here first, backed up, pulled in here, backed up, and went actually went straight through here, and had a little bit of an oh shit moment where he started to dig in a bit, but he backed out and got the whole thing put in there. Yeah, it's a little dingy and drab. Oh, here's one of the bigger puffballs. I don't know what the hell they are. They're some kind of moss or something like that. Anyway, took him about half an hour, 45 minutes to get this put in. The block piers that are right there, we had to put them down, or I put them down yesterday, got them all nice and level and everything. And then, because of the way we were backing it around, he ended up having to back the trailer all the way up to here, pull it around, and then go around that side and then straight out, and then he backed it in. So, even though we got these all nice and level, I have no idea how they are now, but they're got to be pretty close. When he dropped it on the front side, this one, since it was up a little bit, it cracked the block. And yes, we're not right on the corner, but since we're going to need to move this in a year from now, he had asked if we could put the blocks further back, because that makes it easier for them to pick it up when they're back here the next time. And this is the inside. Let's see, can I get the light on? Flash on. So, I think it's like 7'8" on the inside with all these nice little tie downs. One thing I was asked was that when we get it moved the next time, they want it empty because they don't want to be responsible for anything in there, and also they're just using pickup trucks to pull this thing, so not a whole lot they don't have a winch or anything like that, so just, if you have too much in there, it gets too heavy. But the biggest reason is they've had people say, hey, you stole our stuff or you destroyed our stuff, and they're just like, nah, we're not going to deal with that anymore. I had wanted to get one that didn't use the where this one turns in and this one turns in as well. There's other ones where they both turn the same direction, like they both turn that way. One of them was painted. You could get it painted, but it was $900 upcharge. I'm like, no. But yeah, so empty. This thing weighs 8,200 pounds, almost 8,300 pounds. Anyway, that was an hour or so this morning. And yeah, you can see here, when he was turning and trying to wedge it around a little bit, got the sand here tore up a little bit. But that's nothing compared to what these goofballs have been doing. Like, there, if you look over there, you can see all the actual solid lumber. I mean, some of it's got rotted out and stuff, but the driveway used to be kind of like this, all the way up to the front, up to the street. You know, this back here has a lot of gravel in it, but up here it was just compacted soil. And yeah, here's one of those big chunks of lumber I was talking about, firewood. But now the dirt here is just soft. Actually a little bit nervous coming through here in that little blue car. But I've made it to 3 times since then, so we're okay. Well, I don't know what these little purple flowers are. But we've got some black butterflies that really enjoy these things. So I'm not trying to stomp on them, I'm trying to actually avoid them. But they're pretty cool. And here's some more of those, that moss or whatever it is. They look like kind of sea urchins up in the trees. And you can see them all over the place. They also look like snowballs up there. But it's whatever kind of thing it is, I have no clue. I are not plant guy. Or as it turns out, a bird guy. So, okay. Over here you can see all the buckets. Been working on getting those things planted. We had a total of 13 different berry things. I bought 16 of these bags of soil, 4 bags of gravel, and I can show you what we've done so far. All the buckets have gravel in them, about 1 to 2 inches, enough that they can drain. And that's one of those bags of gravel we got. I then took 4 of those bags of dirt and 12 half shovelfuls of that, and gives this kind of nice loamy soil. This is the one I bought at the local grocery store. These 4 here are called dewberries, and I've got they look identical to blackberries. Then these 4 red ones are going to be actual blackberries, and then the remainder of these will be 2 raspberries and 2 grapes. I need to figure out a better way of keeping them separate, but I'm a little bit tired. Oh, the other day I picked up poultry netting, the metal chicken wire, and I'm going to run it all around the base of here, run it up to the edge, around the corner, up the edge a little bit, and then put some dirt over top of it to keep it so that critters can't dig in there, at least not very easily. And this is that wheelbarrow I got, 10 cubic feet. The thing's huge. They had one that was smaller, that was more like a normal size one, but it was half rusted out. This one, they had these switched front to back, so that instead of sitting nicely flat on the ground like that, they were actually doing this. And then I realized that they're actually flipped side to side, so I need to tear them up, take them apart and do that. And then once I get that done, I don't know if you can see holes here and here, I'm going to need to figure out a way of cross bracing it, because the thing is just extremely unstable. Here's the corn. I haven't had a chance to yet put out by the feeder, and this is alfalfa pellets. So I've got 2 of these raspberries, these 2 different types of grapes, and what's that? Blackberry. One of these is a raspberry. There it is, Heritage. So, and there's actually still some dirt in the bottom here that I haven't finished up with those buckets yet. But it started to rain here, and I'm getting tired, so I'm like, call it done.